The other thing is, like you were saying, setting expectations. The other thing you want to do is set expectations on a bunch of other things like work hours, holidays. When, like some of the VAs, I would hire them and they're like, okay, I need you to work from, because it's the Philippines, I think it's like, 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. Pacific time. And I would like get on Skype and start trying to talk to them. And it was like radio silence. And I'm like, hey, you have to be available during work hours. Like that's part of the deal.
Right.
So you should also set expectations when it comes to collaboration, communication, holidays, any type of, hey, if you want a day off, like, no problem, ask me this many days in advance. So all those kinds of things, you want to definitely have a plan for all that stuff as well.
I like that, as including that as part of your like onboarding documents. So you could say,
Yep.
this is my PPC expectations, right? And, you have that basic onboarding as the first like 5 pages of we do our communication via Skype. I expect you to be available during work hours, yada, yada, yada. And, they read all of that and understand it. And then they get into their job specific stuff. So as like Nathan said, he has his very large document that they have to read through. That would be the same with any job. In fact, I would feel pretty lost if I got hired at a job, and I've been hired at jobs before where I get there and they're just like, I don't know, figure it out. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, do you have any expectations? How are you going to give me feedback if you haven't set any expectations for me? And that just turns me off immediately because I like high performance. I like to take that task and make it even better for them. So, I think you have to know what motivates your employees, but again, set those expectations from the beginning.
Yeah. And like Nathan said, we like to do the daily accountability too. But what I found is because, Skype, having to check in on Skype, for me at least, doesn't work well because it takes up so much time. The reason why I really love Airtable, and Nathan, you should definitely check it out, is it's very much like Excel, and who isn't used to using Excel? The other cool thing though is you could put a date field. So like when I have tasks, like I make them, it says date completed. So I can literally just pull up their Airtable for that person and see like, okay, they completed this yesterday. You can even add a timestamp. Like if you want them to put the actual time that they finished it, you can add that as well, which is really, really cool. So that's another expectation, of course. Like, if you're like, hey, every day I want a daily report of your tasks, and this is how I want you to report it to me, whether it's over Skype or the collaborations, software that you're using, et cetera. Definitely something else that you guys want to think about. If you have questions.